Oh, hey, friends. Greetings from my writing retreat. I hope you can hear me. Hopefully, let me know if you can hear me. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Stephanie is here. Steph is here. Allie is here. Hi, Allie. Leslie is here. Hello. Carrie. Hi. Damien is here. Tim is here. Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. It's 8 p.m. here. I'm in the Eastern time zone, which is a little weird. Oh, hey. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Drayton. Hi, Charlie. Apparently there's an ad from McDonald's for Charlie that you have to suffer through first. Good. I'm glad you can all hear me. Thank you. How are you doing? I've got such a little space here. And by a little space, I mean this Airbnb is actually bigger than my house. Um, and it's really nice. And it's raining here. The electricity actually went out earlier because we had a huge storm. Oh, hey, Mike is here. Hey. But it's back and the internet's back and like knock on wood, I think we're gonna be okay. Um, so yeah, glad to be in the Eastern time zone. Um, Oh, Charlie says I'm currently adding KB Wager's new novel to our library. That makes me really happy. KB is a friend of the Right Now podcast and our community here and on Discord. And so that's really cool. Hey, Sarah. Sarah is here. Hello. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad all of you are here. Hi. How has your writing been this week and your creating? Um, It's so weird not to be in the same place as Tim. So Tim is still moderating for us today, but Tim is back home in the Midwest. So this is also hi Tim. I get to see you, which is kind of nice. So yeah, Tim will be modding for us. Hey, Monty's here. Hey, Monty, it's good to see you. Hello. But yeah, I would love to hear what folks have been working on this week and what has been working, what hasn't been working. Yeah, there's no Midori. I know, Tim, you'll have to scratch your head. Give her a little ear scritch for me. I do, unfortunately, I'm wearing all clean clothes, and yet these clothes still have, like, I keep finding one or two of Midori's little hairs with me here. So, really, she's with us in spirit and in cat hair. Hey, Rebellious Comet is here. Hello, I'm happy to see you. Welcome. Steph says, "Oh, that's right, Steph, your son got married." Steph says, "Very little writing, traveling to and from my son's wedding. Woohoo!" Yes, Allie says Midori is always around, even when you travel. LOL. Yes, yes. So, Allie, you have a wheelchair. Oh my gosh. Hope you're doing okay. I hope that you're like acclimating to that. Is that a temporary thing? Is that a forever thing? I'm very curious. Um, Mobility aids are awesome. So I don't know. I hope that it's a good experience. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. But gosh, I'm happy to see you. Hey, Anne is here. Hello. Ooh, Anne says this week I'm trying to work on positivity. Ooh, trying a gratitude journal, which is really weird. I am bad. I love journaling. So like I have my journals here with me because it's a writing retreat. I'm not good at gratitude journaling. I feel like I write the same things all the time and I don't know. It's hard for me. And maybe that says something about, how much I need to be gratitude journaling. Um, Oh, hey, Jason is here. Hey, Jason. But yeah, good. And let us know how that goes for you and how it continues to go. And if it works for you and what your gratitude journaling brings to you, I would love to know. Good. Stuffer says Spectre is going well. We ended with just over 550 auditions. Oh my gosh. That's so many. I hope it's not too overwhelming. That's awesome. Steph says tonight I'm working on emails and confirming the final draft of episode 3. Excellent. I hope it's fun. I hope you're finding, I know that it gets stressful, it gets overwhelming. I hope you're still finding joy and centeredness in the process. That's really important. Good. Oh, Marissa, you get to write for yourself tonight. I love that. Marissa says, I've sorted out things with my friend slash translation partner. Good, because I know that was giving you some anxiety last week. And I'm all caught up with those chapters. Good. That means I can write for myself tonight. It's been so long. Good. That's a good feeling to have not only those issues resolved, but to know that you have time and space for yourself, for your own creative projects tonight. I love it. Tim says, today I sound designed a pressurized underwater door opening, a magical teleportation effect, and someone cutting out their own heart all in the same episode. Let me tell you guys, if you haven't listened yet, Tim's show Omen is quite the ride. Um, it's really cool. That's a lot going on, Tim. That is a lot to sound design. That's fantastic. Let's see. Carrie says, still outlining book 5, making progress, hoping to get book 1 to an editor at the end of this year, if not early next, depending on how much I can pay down my credit card. Yep, I feel that. Yep, good. That's exciting. Okay, Allie says the wheelchair is a temporary thing, hopefully. I'm in physical therapy, so hopefully I won't need it for too long. Okay, I mostly got it for podcast movement and general walking is a lot. Good. Well, we'll continue to think about you and send good healing vibes your way. Good. I'm glad you have access to that. Oh, hello. Let's see. We have someone on Facebook who says, listening while making supper and then getting some writing done. I love it. Sarah says, decided to do an audio drama and it's time to see if I can make it idea-wise. Good. Those of you who are members of the Discord may have seen a little bit of conversation about this. And so, Sarah, I'm really excited. I need to actually go back to the Discord and check out your latest response. But I am really excited to know more about the audio drama that you're working on. Oh gosh, let's see. I'm getting swamped by comments here. Oh, Sarah says I'm on brainstorming tonight. Good. That's a good place to be. Hey, Edward is here. Edward says just hopping on for a bit to say hello. Hello, Edward. I'm glad to see you. Mike says, it goes without saying what I'm working on. These create-alongs are the only time I get to write. Well, Mike, I am happy that we're here for you. I'm happy that we can create space for you. And I know you're working on your steampunk novel. And so I'm really excited to see you make more progress on it. And I'm really happy that you're setting aside time for yourself and you're setting aside space for yourself and you're prioritizing this time, even though it doesn't feel like often enough, maybe. The fact that you're just doing it even on these Wednesdays is a lot. And I think that's really great. Excuse me, my voice might be slightly going, which is weird because I haven't been talking a lot. Falling Hoshi says, hey, I hope you're enjoying the Airbnb. I am. It is really nice. I'm here with my sister, Beck. Do you want to make a brief appearance? She's going. It's so funny. All the people in my life are very shy and I think very introverted. Is this shyness? She's nodding. Oh, she says, plus I don't have my hair looking great. Oh, you're writing. Yes. So we're both writers. Beck is working on a novel and has been for, I think, a couple years. And she's over on the couch and I'm over here at like a little desk by the window in one of the many rooms in this Airbnb. So it's been a great experience. We went for a walk today. We ate delicious sandwiches and we wrote, and that was really, really cool. So thank you for asking. The writing retreat has been amazing, and I can't wait to do more of these. It's really helped me renew my focus and really rededicate and, more importantly, recommit myself to the project that I'm currently working on, which many of you know is called Girl in Space Season 2. So yeah, so that's where I am. Thank you for asking about that. Good. Steffer says, I'm definitely finding joy in the process so far. My project management skills from my day job are helping immensely, and I really feel good about the next little bit. Oh, I'm even considering submitting episode 1 to the Tribeca Film Festival in November, December. I think you should do it. I think you should do it. I saw your post on Twitter, and I think I liked it, but I didn't respond. But I want to encourage you to unless there's like a huge entry fee or something, that like there's nothing to lose by entering festivals and contests. If that's something that sounds fun to you, if it's something that would help spread the word of your work, total encouragement here from me to go ahead and do that. Steph says, working on sample edits for 2 potential clients. Lovely. Monty says, I've been a little bit down lately on top of chasing the 3-year-old grandbaby. Oh my gosh, that is exhausting. I have a 1.5-year-old niece, maybe almost 2-year-old niece. And I know kids require a lot of energy. Monty continues, but I am plucking the keys tonight. Damn it. Dang it. Oops, sorry. I swore I didn't mean to do that. It's a little Freudian slip from me. I'm sorry. Took your advice and started journaling. Thank you. The purge has created headspace. Good. Monty, that is one of my favorite things about journaling is, and I know a lot of you have read The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, where she talks about morning pages, which is you sit down first thing in the morning and you just write everything that's in your head. You just get it all out there so that you can stop worrying, put that aside, and dedicate your focus to your creative work. So good. Monty, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Tim says, omen be cray cray. Accurate. Accurate. Leslie says, I've been reading a draft of the novel, taking notes to decide if it becomes a trunky or to have another pass at it. Today, I'll be trying to finish off the read through. Good, good. And I hope that's fun. I hope that's good. Yeah, let us know how that goes. Oh, hey, Pico is here. Hello, Pico. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Oh, Kathy, that's who that was earlier. Kathy, I'm glad to see you. Hello. No, nobody clipped that. Oh gosh, I am extremely behind. You guys are all making some amazing comments here. I want to make sure I highlight lots of people. Drayton says, I designed the front and back covers and finalized the internal format of the novel. I ordered printed drafts. That's exciting. Hope to have it finalized by October Comic-Con. Good, Drayton, that is really exciting. When you get those coming in, take a picture and post it. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Rebellious Comet says, I've been writing in the mornings lately. Tonight I'm crocheting baby stuff for friends. That sounds beautiful. That sounds really, really lovely and a great way to connect with people. Gorgeous. Oh, Leslie says we're on full lockdown here. Kids homeschooling and work from home. Plenty of time to sit in front of the computer. Good. Good. Damien says, I'm doing audio editing tonight, so I don't have access. Oh, so you don't have access to your writing. That's right. You mentioned earlier you don't have internet access and you're on your phone. So wishing you the best of luck with that. Liz says, hi, everyone. Cheers. Kathy is making bacon cheeseburgers, which sounds beautiful and amazing. We have a lot of people back who are saying hi to you. Steffer says, hi, Beck. People are joking that every once in a while, Tim will like hand me something and we'll see the hand of Tim. And so people are rooting for hand of Beck, hand of Beck. So if you want to hand me something at some point, you can. She's just over there laughing. But yes. Hey, Timothy's here. Hey, Tim. Dahliage is here. Hello. Dahliage says the hand of Beck, the sequel to the hand of Tim. That's amazing. Let's see. Jason says, busy rewriting a scene because I wrote this one character horribly wrong. It happens. Yep, it happens. I'm glad that you realized I don't know if it was a mistake necessarily, but I'm glad that you realized you wanted it to be different and you're taking that path. That is fantastic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liz. Liz says, it sounds like you're having a wonderful time. Thank you. Thank you. It's a little bit of a commitment to take a writing retreat, time-wise, financially, all of those things. But I've slowly been learning how to do a good writing retreat. Some of you subscribe to my newsletter. And recently I talked about my first couple writing retreats where I was essentially beating myself up for not being Mary Oliver, who, if you don't know, is a famous, amazing poet. And a lot of establishing a good writing retreat is establishing expectations about what you can expect from yourself and your time and your energy. And Beck and I think, are doing a pretty good job of maintaining a healthy balance between focusing on our work and producing what we need to produce, but also giving our brains time to rest and recharge. Like, I took a little nap today. It was really nice. We watched a movie. But also, we're getting a ton of work done and it feels really good. So, tempered expectations about what's possible or what you want or should do during a writing retreat is definitely worth talking about. Pico says, I'm going to do some journaling at my little writing space I finally have set up after moving cross country. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that you're done with your move. That's a lot. Gosh, and I hope you have fun doing it. I know. Oh, you got to meet each other at Podcast Movement. I am extremely jealous. Oh man, I wish I could have gone. All I saw were good things. Just podcasters meeting each other and all of that good stuff. So, Allie, I'm glad you had a good time. Dahlia says, some health has me working on small cleaning and outlining if I get to it on my sci-fi fantasy. Oh, sci fantasy. Sorry. Yes, totally understand that. Oh, Steffers talking about a fear of success. Steffer says, like, what if Spectre does well? Objectively, I know that such a fear is very, very silly. No, it's not. It's rational, actually. But my brain oftentimes doesn't listen to reason. Well, success and failure both mean change, right? And a lot of, actually, I think I have a Right Now podcast episode about the fear of success and how it's often a more powerful fear for a lot of creators than fear of failure. I think we've been around, well, I don't want to make any presumptions about your writing or creativity, but I know I've been around failure enough to sort of like make my peace with it. And I'm not as afraid of failure as I have been because I know that failure is just an inevitable part of the path forward to finding your voice as a creator, to telling stories, and to growing as a writer and a creator. But what we don't hear about is a fear of success and what that does to us and how it holds us back and how it can keep us from finishing projects and it can keep us even from moving forward. So thank you, Steffers. I appreciate you sharing that. If you haven't listened to it yet, I don't know what episode number it is, but just Google Right Now fear of success and you'll find it. And I hope that you find it helpful. I know, I know. Mike says to quote Captain America, language. I know. Sorry about that, guys. I usually try to keep it G-rated and clean for you, but I'm just like in a crazy place with this writing retreat that we'll blame it on that. Oh no. Falling Hoshi says, I did a little work today. I'm trying to recover my lost edits. I saw your post on our Discord and I'm so sorry. Oh, I want to say it's probably happened to most of us, if not all of us. I remember years and years ago, I lost an entire novel. I'd been writing it on the old Apple Classic 2 in the basement, and I was saving it on a series of little hard disks, little floppy disks, but were the hard, thicker kinds, but they were like smaller than like the big floppy disks. I don't remember what those were called, but they got corrupted and I lost everything. And that was terrible. So, I feel for you, Falling Hoshi, and I'm sure that a lot of people in here have dealt with the same thing. Just know that we're sending you all the best. Anne says, I have 2 short stories and 2 microfictions that I want to get a chunk out of so that I can start editing my novel later in the month. Lovely. I love it. Jimmy's here. Hey, Jimmy. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, thank you. Pico says, I've missed these. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Monty, Monty says, I'm eating mac and cheese with sour cream and croutons. No, I'm not preggers. That sounds interesting. I'm trying to think if I would think that would be good, but I guess, what I think doesn't really matter. Oh, Anne says my internet was down last Wednesday. Oh gosh. Yeah. Our internet briefly went out earlier because I don't know if you can see out this window, but it's raining. Or it was raining. Yeah, I think it's still raining. But we lost power and internet. And I was like, oh no. I've got a live stream later. So hey, Takara's here. Oh, hi, Takara. I hope things are going well with you. I've been noticing you've been posting your drawings to the Discord, so keep that up. That's really cool to see. Um, yes, Leslie says, "I love that you and your sister are writing together. That's so inspiring. I FaceTime my sister almost every day. Sisters are the bomb. They really are." That gave me a thumbs up. It's been really nice being able to write next to her and create with her. Um, it's like having a little bit of not only just accountability because you know that somebody else is like they know if you're writing or if you're like scrolling Instagram, like they know. But also, in addition to the accountability, it's just nice to have some inspiration. It's really really cool to see this person who I'm related to also working on and taking joy in something that's just been really important in my life and is really important in her life. So thank you for that. Yes. Oh, let's see. So, okay, Jimmy says, just been writing a bunch of small things, stories, poems, Thursday, which is Jimmy's newsletter, which you should subscribe to. Jimmy, I haven't read this week's Thursday yet because we've been out and about and writing all day, but I am saving it in my inbox to read and I'm looking forward to it. Instagram captions that rhyme and hoping people like them. Good. Writing small things and hoping people like them. Yeah. And it's really hard. I know you and I have been talking about audience building and how frustrating it is to create things that you don't feel like a lot of people are seeing or reading or noticing. But I love that you're continuing to do it anyway. That's really important. Huh, Tim, that's really good. Tim says expectations are like eggs. If you don't temper them correctly, they get scrambled. We watch a lot of the Great British Bake Off. That was like our comfort show during our last segment of the pandemic and quarantine. So Tim, I really like that. Hey, Lissa. Lissa says, I have great writing retreat weekends with my bestie and writing partner every few months. It does wonders. Yes, Lissa, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Carrie says, I just listened to the Right Now episode with Jimmy and it was fantastic. Good. Oh, I love it. Good, good, good. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's see. Very cool. Anna's been writing some blog posts for a writing conference. Oh, that's cool. And Anna, looks like you were a presenter. That is awesome. I hope you had a great time. Um, I am so far. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so far behind in the comments. Oh, a presentation called No Excuses. Very cool. Oh, Stuffers. Yes, I feel this. Stuffer says, I'm so good at failing. It's second nature to me now, honestly. It is. And we what we learn from repeatedly failing is how to pick ourselves back up again and how to help it to not hurt as much. Like we learn how to fall correctly, like a stunt man or a stunt person. If you learn how to fall correctly, it doesn't hurt and you learn from the experience. But we don't like I don't want to say we don't have a lot of successes to learn from because we do, but I just don't know if we take lessons from them like we do from our failures. So good. I hope that episode is helpful to you. Yes, Damien, you missed me cursing. I let slip a word. Like I don't know if it's like if I'm tired or if like I've just been in writing mode too long, but like I said something earlier to Beck when we were in the car. And it was something like, "Yeah, turn here and then we penguin." And I was like, "Am I not okay? Like, is something going on in my brain?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to say." So maybe that's what's happening. 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 Oh my gosh, you're gonna watch my brain fall out of my ears. So you've got that to look forward to. Takara says, maybe I will write another poem. I love it. Timothy says, got to write two different things and keep switching. Oh, and I keep switching between them and remember where I was each time. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. I hope you're setting aside like healthy times where you can actually get into the flow and focus for each of these separate projects. Um, that can be really important too. Yes, thank you. 3.5 floppy disks. Oh, and like everybody's chiming in, knowing what they're called. Yes, the 3.5-inch floppy disks. Yes. Yes. Oh, good. Hoshi, I love this. Hoshi says, I've gotten some wonderful advice and inspiration to keep moving forward and not give up. Good. Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Good. That is, oh, that's wonderful. Let's see. Annie. Hi, Annie. Annie says, I'm late because mom decided 7 p.m. was the time to mention that she'd read my ghost story. Verdict, I loved every bit of it, except what was that ending? Ooh, which fair because it's a story about living, or the ghostly equivalent, with unresolved questions. Ooh, I do love me an ambiguous ending. And were you okay with your mom reading your story? I know a lot of us have conflicting thoughts, and there's a lot of different implications about what our parents reading our work means to us. So I hope that was a good thing. And yes, even though I am not in my home office, I've been reusing this cup all week. It's my little hydration tank. So make sure that you are hydrating. That's very important for creators. Take good care of yourselves. Um, I know we need to save the food talk for after writing. Yes, Hoshi, that is a very, very good point. Annie says, this is an improvement on the usual response, which is along the lines of, it's beautiful, I don't get it. But you know what? At least she's reading it, and at least she like, oh, sorry. My little alarm thing is telling me that it's almost time to start creating. Hey, Tim is here. Wow, Tim says I'm actually writing tonight. What have you done to me? Hopefully inspired you. Oh, I love it. Pinball Princess, hello. Oh, I know. And then we penguin. That sounds like how my brain is working currently. Um, yes. Yes. I love that. I love that. That's very much how I feel. Oh, Tim says, "Oh yeah, so episode 6 of Omen comes out this Sunday, so I have to get the final cut polished and ready to publish." Tim, that's so exciting. Is that what you're working on tonight? I hope so. Um, let's see. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm like going through comments and I'm like, okay, I want to read just a few more before we start our creating session. Um, mm. Falling Hoshi says, if I don't experience my first rejection, I'll share my story with my dad, even though it's dark. Yeah, and I think that's just a really highly individualized response. If your parents, if you want to share that part of yourself with your parents or with other people, it can be a really hard decision to make. Yeah. Yeah, Pico, I can't rely on autosave. I have been so trained by losing so much of my work that like I constantly hit, Control S or Open Apple S. Like I save things constantly. Sometimes I'll even be on an internet browser and I'll try to like save it and I'll get a window that is very confused that comes up. Um, but yeah, the save icon is still a floppy disk. Yeah. So yeah, it is 8:29 or 7:29 if you are in the Eastern time zone. No, Central time zone. I'm losing it. It's been a very intense week so far. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put up our banner here that says we are writing until 8:30 p.m. Central, which is accurate. Let's see. Usually, what I like to say is that first and foremost, welcome and hello. I'm Sarah. I haven't introduced myself yet, so I should probably just do that. And I'm really glad that you're here. I love this group. It's a fantastic group, and we meet every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. I'm in the Eastern time zone this week, so it's 8:30 p.m. right now, so it's a little off. Um, but yeah, if you have a work in progress, I invite you to create along with us. So for the next hour, we are going to be creating here together. I'm going to keep things silent. I mute things on my end. If you would like to play music or nature sounds or whatever works best for you, go ahead and play that on your end. I just do not want to subject you all to my musical tastes, such as they are. But yeah, if you are not in a space where it feels good to create, so if you're in a place where you're feeling tired, you're feeling burned out, and even thinking about creating is making you maybe feel a little bit panicked, or if you just think that maybe creating is not a healthy idea right now because of your energy levels or because of other stuff going on, please know that you are still welcome to be here with us. And you're welcome to use the next hour for yourself for whatever you need to refresh and recharge. So, if you want to do some doodling, if you want to do some journaling, if you want to just put on some music and rock out, if you want to play some Stardew Valley or some other video games, if you need to take a nap, make some tea, read a book, whatever you want to do at this time. This is your time. As I have very recently learned, rest is an important part of the creative process. And so if you need to rest, take this time to rest, take this time for yourself. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and create slash rest for the next hour. So we'll be going until, okay, now let's see if I can do these time zones because my clock says it's 8:30 right now. So we're going to be going until wait, yes. Okay, 6 I'm like having like some brain issues here for the math. We're going to be writing until 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I think I did it right. And you'll know that it's time to come back when you hear the sound of the Alpenhorn, which, if you're new here and you've never heard it before, is quite a treat. Um, Otherwise, you can just like set a timer or keep an eye on the clock, whatever works best for you. Yeah, we'll come back at that time. We'll talk a little bit about how our creative slash resting slash whatever session went, and just kind of hang out for a little bit, and then I might go crash because you know me, I get tired at like 9 p.m. So yeah. Should we get going? I think we should get going. All right, again, I'm going to mute myself. Feel free to keep going in the chat. I love the conversations that are going on here. Um Jimmy is helping me out with the math. Jimmy says 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 7:30 Pacific, 2:17 a.m. next Tuesday on Omicron Persei 8. I love it. You guys are fantastic. So, okay, I'm going to mute myself and let's get started. It's refreshing to know that the Alpenhorn works no matter where we are. Also, I think I alarmed my sister. Sorry, Beck. How'd everybody do? I got my newsletter done. It ended up being like 3 pages long. I've been doing this series about what I've been reading and why in 2021. And they've been going a little long. So I think after this, my next couple will be like 1 pagers. So, but yeah, but I got that done. I feel good about it. I'm excited. Beck and I are going to go to a coffee shop first thing tomorrow and just keep writing. So I'm really excited about that. It also looks like my stream died a little bit. And I don't know if that's my internet here or something with StreamYard or something with Twitch or what. But yeah, thanks for bearing with me and coming back. So yeah. Anne says, I did my 2 microfictions, but had to pop off due to a migraine brewing. Oh no, Anne. Oh, well, I know you're not here. You're gone. But I hope wherever you are that your migraine stops or calms down or gets better or whatever it needs to do to make you feel better. Gosh. Let's see. Dolly says, I made it through cleaning and will actually get some time to my sci-fi fantasy outline. I love it. Mike says, I'm looking forward to the weekend here, even though I have duty again on Sunday. Ugh. Well, I'm glad that you're looking forward to the weekend and that you have some time. Steph says, both sample edits done. This has been a very productive couple of days. Oh, I love to hear that. I even made significant headway on a blog post I'm writing for a third client. I may call it a wrap for the day. Sometimes it's good to stop before you use up all your energy, before you even get close to burning out. So that's a really good decision. Mike, yes. Mike says I got 850 words in tonight. Like that's how much I write in an entire day. So Mike, that is fantastic. Mike says I'm going to head out so I can see my wife before I go to bed. See you all next week. So I guess Mike is not here either, but to future or past Mike, however that works, I'm really proud of you. That's fantastic. Marissa says, I fully intended to write, but it's been so long that I had to first read back through my novel as a refresher. Yes, I have been there, and it's good to give yourself that time to get back into it. Marissa says, I ended up reading 5 chapters. It's always a special feeling to step away from your work, give it time. Yes, and then simply return as a reader. Yes. Oh, and that's so good. And it lets you see things and have new ideas. The week before I went on this writing retreat, I didn't work on Girl in Space. I got a lot of work done for my business so that I could, free up the time to work on Girl in Space this week. And coming back to it after time off, it allows you to see new things and to understand where you were going with things or where you were intending to go with certain things. So Marissa, thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Stellar sound design for Tim. I love it. Tim, congratulations. Charlie got a drawing finished. Awesome. That's awesome. Mike read both of Stoker's stories from the book. Excellent. Allie is still outlining. Allie continues, I also did some other podcast work and now I'm going to eat. Oh, I hope it's not as late there as it is here. I hope that you're taking good care of yourself. That's awesome. Good. Outlining is good. Carrie says, I started adding more things to World Anvil, and that led me to creating characters on Hero Forge. I love it. I love it. Hero Forge is a really fun tool. Jason says, I think I fixed my character age-related plot hole. I can't remember who I was chatting with before the comments disappeared. Oh, good. Yeah, I noticed that you said something like that, Jason. I don't know what happened. Live streaming tonight has been a little weird and glitchy. And I don't know if that's my internet here or if that's something with Facebook/Twitch/StreamYard or what's going on. But yeah, I'm sorry your comments disappeared. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, good. Marissa, you've been enjoying the newsletter book reviews. Good, because there's one more installation coming and it's like 3 pages. Well, 3 pages in my Google Doc. I don't know how long it'll be in the newsletter, but thank you. Oh, hey, Deb. Drayton says, Deb says hi. Hi, Deb. You're great. Tim says, I made it to the Alpenhorn. Yay, we still have power. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Ooh, emails to voice actors. I love it, Stuffers. Ooh, so it looks like I might even have an email in my inbox. I'll keep an eye out for that. Fantastic. Good. Anne says I got about halfway done with another round of the blanket I'm working on and listened to the rest of the Right Now podcast and 2 more episodes, had a snack before I started crocheting. That just sounds like a beautiful, peaceful evening, and I love it. Good. Anne, I love that. Oh my gosh. Rebellious Comet says, I made a year's worth of hats for a baby or several different size cats. Oh, I love that. I saw a picture, I don't know if it was on Instagram today. I saw a picture somewhere of like a cat. Oh, no, it was on Tumblr because of course it was on Tumblr of a cat wearing tiny knitted sandals on its little soft paws. And it was so cute. Um, Pinball Princess says, I played and lost another round of find the item I kind of really need. I did find a consolation prize that may suffice. Oh, I hate that game. I play that game constantly because I just leave things everywhere. Ooh, Takara says, I started writing another poem. Beautiful, beautiful. Tim says, I meant to sit down and write my editorial piece for this month's magazine, but I remembered I needed to finish up the questions for a guest. We have to have Lucasfilm screen them first before the interview. That sounds awesome. Tim, do we get to hear more about that? Oh, Allie says, it's late, but I never eat on time. Well, what is on time anyway? It's whatever fits into your life, right? Oh. Yeah, Jason, I'm sorry about your disappearing comments. That's very weird. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think it's done that before, so hopefully it's just like a one-time glitch, but we'll keep an eye on that. Annie says, I fixed a scene in the Wishing app story. I decided to go a different way. Set up for a tricky conversation next, so that'll be fun. I know, I love setting myself up for like really fun dialogue and really fun things. So I love that feeling. Damien, yes, just got done dialogue editing for episode 2 of Cybernautica season 2. Yes, that's a huge deal. Hope you're feeling good about that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Amazing what a great director can do. Yeah, isn't it? Damien continues, she took great voice actors and just put the performances over that much more. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I thought you were the director too. So yeah, outsourcing direction. I might have to ask you about that because I am not good at directing. So yeah. Leslie says, smashed through so much of my read through. Actually more like page scanning. Going to continue. So signing off. Good night, Leslie. Thanks so much for all the positivity and support, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your retreat. Thank you. Yeah, it's great to have you here. Thank you. Mike's got to run. Mike, it's great to see you as always. Good luck this weekend. Oh, Annie, that's super fun. So Annie's story says it's an app that grants wishes, but it doesn't check for typos. So you have to be really careful what you wish for, literally and figuratively. Sarah says, so 2 people read my basic outline. Apparently you're on the right track. Good. Sarah, that's fantastic. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I also saw while we were writing, there was a lot of conversation about video games and floppy disks, you know, those 3.5-inch floppy disks. So I hope that was fun. Oh, you got Amanda to do it. Oh, she's good. Yes. I met her when I was in Austin for the Austin Film Festival a couple years ago. She's really great. Oh, that's fantastic. Damien, I'm so happy. So, okay, I have to tell you, it is 9:40 p.m. here, and I'm gonna go collapse. I'm gonna go like wash my face, like stretch, and then collapse. Just so that I'm prepared and refreshed for a productive and fun and meaningful writing day tomorrow. Thank you guys, as always, for being here. Thank you again, more importantly, for being you. This is a great community, and I'm happy that we're able to hang out even when I am away. But I guess if you have the internet, you're never really away, are you? But yeah, Tim says it's collapsing time. It sure is. All right, friends, take good care of yourselves. Again, if you are in our Discord, continue hanging out there. Let us know what you're working on. Let us know how your heart is doing as a writer. Keep us posted on your progress or your lack thereof. We're happy to walk you through issues and problems. If you're not a member of our Discord, talk to one of our, we have a few mods here in the chat tonight, including my partner Tim, who would be happy to help you out. Oh, that's really cool. Annie's talking about that Wish app thing and says the typo that changed everything was the prompt. I don't remember when the app came into it. See, that's really cool. Prompts can be really, really fun. All right, friends. Thanks again for being here. I think I said that already, but I'm saying it again because, you know, no harm in thanking you and being grateful. In fact, it's good for you. But I'm going to get back to, well, I'm going to go to bed, but then I'm going to get back to my writing retreat, and just know that I'm sending you all the absolute best. So take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next Wednesday, once again, at 7 p.m. Central. So, all right. Goodbye for now.